It's 10:30 on day 66, Wednesday 9th of August, and I'm just resuming my journey. I'm just leaving the marina at Carrickfergus, my home for the last month, and I'm heading down to Strangford Lock. It's a very calm, peaceful day, very overcast but quite warm. Unfortunately no wind. And I'm looking forward to a good sail down, as is Ted, first mate. He's really glad to be on his way again. Well, it's about 10 to 11, day 66, and I'm out in Belfast Lock, and I'm heading towards the southern edge of it. And so that's the southern side of the loch, and in the distance it's a bit murky, but you can see Belfast itself, and there's the two big Harland and Wolff cranes, Samson and Delilah, in yellow. Should be just about visible. And then that's coming round to the north side of the loch, and that's Carrickfergus, which I've just left. Well, it's about 25 to 1 on day 66, and I'm just coming through Donaghadee Sound. And that's the town of Donaghadee over there, and I've got about 1.5 to 2 knots of tide with me as the water is coming through the sound. It's still a very grey day, but it's not too cold, so that's not too bad. There's Copeland Island just off behind me, and then out there's the Irish Sea and across to the Scottish coast. It's 5:15 and I'm just entering Strangford Lock. I'm going through the narrows, narrow channel where the tide is flowing at probably about 4 knots at the moment. It's there's quite a lot of whirlpools and things. The sun has finally come out, so it looks like it's going to be quite a nice evening. That's looking back out to the Irish Sea. You can see the whirlpool sort of forming in front of me, which affects the steering of the boat quite a bit. Well, it's 6:30, day 66, Wednesday 9th of August, and I'm on the pontoon at Strangford, a pretty little village at the entrance to Strangford Lock. It was a really good sail and motor down from Belfast. Really enjoyed it. The weather behaved, and I did manage to get the sail up, but I did motor sail most of the way. So on the other side of the Strangford Loch Narrows is another little village and marina, and there's a ferry. That's the spare ferry, and there's another ferry that goes backwards and forwards, and that's the little village. Looks like it's going to be a reasonably nice evening, and it's very sheltered, and looking up that way beyond the green verge is, and the end of the pontoon is the entrance to Strangford Lock. So I'm going to spend a few days here exploring.